What up, guys? Your boy Just King Zere. Welcome back to the Just King Zere podcast. And yeah, man, on this video, we're gonna be talking about Panyaza Lesufi and what he said about foreigners and the illegal immigration that we have in this country, and how there are so many illegal immigrants in this country, and how they need to do something about it. So that's something we've been talking about as the people of South Africa. We've been going on lives on TikTok. We've been talking. We've been pressuring the government. So let's talk about this on this video. But before we do that, don't forget, please subscribe to the channel so that the platform can grow. There's a lot, man, of stuff that I want to bring here, but I need subscribers. Please subscribe. I deserve them subscribers, man. I deserve those subscribers because I've been bringing the heat, for a while now. So subscribe to the platform, like the video to help the algorithm, to help the video go up in the algorithm, so the algorithm can share it with more people. So yeah, let's get to it. There's something wrong in South Africa. There's a disaster happening in South Africa. Illegal immigrants. This is a big problem in South Africa. It is an emergency, and I believe the government has been playing very calm to this, and I believe that this thing that's happening is the reason why the ANC lost most of the votes. Them not prioritizing South Africans, them allowing foreigners just to come and do whatever they please, them just not hearing South Africans out, and acting as if South Africans' opinions do not matter, as if South Africans just speak. Well, this time around, it was the people got up and said enough is enough. And now the ANC is in a tough position. They have to work with the DA. It's no longer nice. They can try and strong arm, but now it's very tough. It's very tough to be them, because they can no longer have that strong arm that they used to have. They can no longer just make decisions. Like now, they wanted to raise the VAT. They had to backtrack. They have to take back that decision. Which to me is an embarrassment for them, showing that you guys no longer have what you used to have. It's no longer as nice as it used to be. Everything now is, you're under constraint, and you're under pressure, and you only have a few years to do your thing. 2029, when is that? 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028. About 4 years that they have left. 2026, 7, 8. Less than 4 years. About 3.5 years that they have to prove themselves. So due date is near, guys. You got a beating this time. You're gonna get a beating next time. And now you only have few years to do your thing, and now it's gonna be very tough. So that's why you're seeing them now try. ANC, if ANC wants to survive, they will have to really sort everything out within a year and a half. Deportations have to happen. Foreigners need to be removed, sent back to their home countries fast. Borders needs to be fixed fast. Job creation needs to be done fast. Unemployment rate needs to go down fast. We have reached that moment. Do it or else. We have reached that moment. Do it or else. We have reached that moment. We didn't want to get to this point, but we've gotten to this point. You know, it's true when they say pride comes before the downfall. This is it. Pressure is on. The pressure is on. So, the days of Panyaza Lesufi and whoever talking and saying, hey, this, that, and not executing, those days are over. Those days are over. The days of just talking and not executing are over. And now you are being outperformed, you know, when it comes to this illegal foreigner thing by Leon Schreiber, who is now introducing drones to monitor movement at the borders and to have monitoring cameras on the securities and the border patrol. We are yet to see how that's going to work, but we will see. Leon Schreiber claims to be deporting people and whatever. We're going to see. So everyone who is in right now, even the DA is under pressure. This is their time to prove and showcase what they can do. This is their time to say we are able to do what the ANC couldn't do in 10 years or 30 or 20 years or whatever. We did it in a year or a year and a half. By 2026, mid-year, something has to be done in South Africa. I'm seeing that there's a lot of work that's being done. Foreigners are not sitting still. They're afraid now in South Africa. You know, you see it. You see the tension all over social media. So the chickens have come to roost. Simple. The chickens have come home to roost in this democratic state. The days of lying to the people, unfortunately, are over. Act or else. So it's very sad to see the ANC, you know, a party that we love, Liberation Party, to get to this point because they underestimated the people. Never underestimate the people. We make you guys what you are. We make you guys who come with the ideologies, you come with whatever, but it was the people who set this country free. This is the people that made this thing ungovernable. You relied on the people, but today you turn on the people. Today you throw the people in the bin. Today you allow people to suffer and live in shacks when you can give them housing. Give them housing, give them water. People do not have water even till this day. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You guys are going out sad. I love the ANC too much, but you guys are going out. They're gonna go out sad because this is not the way to do it. You know, I really hate pride, man. I really hate what pride does to human beings. I really hate what pride does to human beings. It makes human beings to not even see the blessings, the opportunity, to change the world, to change situations for others, to create better life for others and be a hero. It really, really gets in between wisdom and the person's mind. Pride blinds wisdom. Even the wisest person can be blind to their own wisdom, through pride. And that's exactly what's happening. People worship monetary things, material things. They think they are gods. They think they are above others. They think they are clevers. Clevers. They think they're playing people. They think others are dumb. They think others are fools. They think others are not worthy of being with them or to sharing, in their wealth. You understand? So it's very, very horrible, to have such a situation like that, because you guys could have been changing lives. And by changing lives, I'm not talking about saving people and doing all these things and NESFAS and all this. Very good, you've done well, you've done very well. But you fail to deliver basic needs for people. Things like these grants and all these things, these are things that should have been done long ago. Things that are like, I'm talking about housing, simple housing. People have signed up for RGPs and all these things in Gauteng and all that. More than 30 years now. Yeah, more than 30 years. Some people are still waiting. Can you imagine? What does that person think today? That person is pissed today. And that person is your core fan base. It's your core. You've let your core fan base down. Some of these people are the people who are making this country ungovernable. Some of these people were there on the Hector Peterson, shooting, in 1976, and they were there. They have to watch themselves suffer while they are responsible for the liberation of this country. And you think those people, one day they're not gonna wake up and say they've been betrayed? People are eating, people are overweight with big stomachs, big tummies, having the time of their life. The children are in the land of milk and honey. They are eating milk and honey, while their children have to wonder when the next meal is gonna come from. So you guys, you don't fear. You guys should fear. You should be afraid, because what you guys are doing, you are outshining the master. You are outshining the person who brought you where you are. So Panyaza Lesufi, we hear you, but I don't believe. I want to see action, because the ANC, they just talk. There is no action. But those days of just crying and complaining and saying the ANC doesn't do what, those days are over. Those days are long over. The time is action, and the action is on the ballot box, So I don't want South Africa to have a DA president, but if you guys are not careful, this country will go back to the hands of the white people. It will. Because white people, when they come, they'll be executing, they'll be seeing. They've been waiting for you guys to self-destruct, because they know you will self-destruct, and you are self-destructing. They know exactly. It's very easy to beat someone who's self-destructing, because You can just see that, oh, they're missing this, they're missing this, they even fail to do the most simplest thing. So they can just come and do the simplest thing and do it very quickly, and then make the people to be like, wow, wow. Literally just like that, they won the people's trust. ANC are making this easy for people who could even be potential enemies. People who could be the same apartheid government coming in a different form. The new national party, do you understand? Which is coming with a different way, democracy. Do you understand? You're letting these people to be able to just come in the way they want easily. They don't even have to do anything. They just have to maintain their fan base, that 3 million whatever votes. They just maintain that as they did even this time, and then they just watch you self-destruct. They provide to their people. They keep that fan base of theirs happy in Cape Town there and wherever, Tshwane or wherever. They do their things. They work with AfroForum. They work with whatever they do. They keep their people pleased, and those people, that's all they're going to need, because that's going to be a very strong base. And then watch you guys self-destruct by not doing the same for your own fan base. Please wake up, guys. Country's on the line. Just imagine fighting so hard to win government 1994 and then losing it again to the National Party. That will be the most horrible, that will be the biggest L one can ever take. Where in the world have you ever seen oppressors get back the government? Wow. Where have you ever seen that? I'm not saying everyone in the DA or whatever is the National Party or whatever, but there's a possibility, you know. Where have you ever seen that? Where people had the liberation, they did their thing, Nelson Mandela or whatever, only to lose it back to the same people, you know, that they fought, or at least the same party that's supported by the same racists, that they fought so hard. Come on, guys. Anyways, your boy Just King Zere signing out.